What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Good Practice. I'm Phil, and today's class I would describe as back to basics. Super simple, kind of a reset button for your body, mind, just overall health. We're gonna get started lying face down with our head actually on our forearms. So let's make our way there. Chest comes down to the mat, forearms cross in front of you. And bring your head down to one side. We're gonna switch sides, so we'll have a chance to do both, but just choose the one that feels more comfortable and natural to you to start. Get settled by starting to deepen the breath. Feeling the air draw in through your nose. Feeling your belly fill up with oxygen, and then gently fall as you breathe out. Take 2 more breaths here. Switch sides. Let's switch whichever forearm is on top. We'll flip and turn your head over to side 2. Good. We'll bring our hands to frame our rib cage. Curl our back toes under. Push up. High plank. Lower your left knee down, followed by your right. Then readjust, making your way to all fours. Wrists are underneath our shoulders, knees under our hips. We're gonna bring a little bit of warming movement into our spine through cat-cow tilts. Take any final adjustments you need to feel comfortable. Spread your fingers wide. Hands might rotate externally, so out towards the sides of your mat, that's fine. Take a big breath in together, shift our gaze forward. Cow pose. Still feeling that spiral, that external rotation through your hands and shoulders to create space in your front body. And we'll breathe out, exhale, round your back. You almost feel your hands want to go the other way. That's good. Cat pose. And 2 more rounds. Take this time and explore. I'll give less cues for these 2 rounds and just feel your back arch and round. Pressing through the tops of your feet. Take 1 more. Good. Back to neutral. We'll sit back onto our heels. Extend our arms out long for extended child's pose as our head comes down, forehead to the mat. If you want to walk your arms back towards your body for a little bit more of a restorative grounding pose, that works great. The more you walk your hands away from you, the more you'll start to get into a little bit more of a shoulder opener. Neither is right or wrong. Good. Now we're going to bring our arms behind us, almost like we were going to grab our heels. You can literally do so if you wish, or you can just have your hands
palms facing up, behind you at the sides of your feet. Balasana here in Sanskrit, more of a traditional child's pose. Even more than an extended child's pose with the arms out long. Our goal here is to rest, be present where we are. Good. Extend your legs, your arms back long in front of you. Extended child's pose. Almost feel like you're using your palms and your fingers to pull yourself back up to all fours. Curl our back toes under. High plank. Shift our hips back. Add some bend into the knees for a bent knee downward facing dog. Shift your gaze forward and step to the front of your mat. We'll rise up, arms overhead. Exhale them through heart center. We'll rest with our arms at our sides in mountain pose. Coming up off the ground, feeling a sense of kind of newness, new energy, ready to take on whatever comes your way from a place of strong foundation. Good. Now shift your weight into your left foot. About 60-40 at first, 70-30. And then we're going to bring our right foot, the bottom of our right foot, to the inside of our left shin for a little baby tree. Bring our hands together at heart center. And in one movement, we're going to bring our knee up towards our chest and then step that right foot back as we hinge over our front hip for a high lunge. Bring our arms up overhead, lower that back heel down, square your hips to face the front of your mat, and find yourself in a great warrior one. Good. Now straighten your front leg. We're going to bring our hands to our hips and then slowly forward fold over that straightened front leg, not too intensely. As you can tell, this is a pretty serious hamstring activator, so no need to crank. Just let a little bit of gravity do the work. Back up. Add some bend into that front knee. Let your back heel come up off the mat. Arms up overhead. We're back in high lunge. Lower your hands down to frame your front foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale them down through heart center. Inhale, sweep them back up. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale up to a halfway lift. Exhale, both hands down. We're going to step both feet back. Shift our weight forward and lower down. Release our chest to the mat. Release the tops of our feet to the mat. And inhale up for baby cobra. Little back bend. And release. Curl your back toes under. Push up. Down dog. Straight or bent knees, your choice. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, your hands together through heart center. Sweep them back up as you breathe in. Release, forward fold.
take opposite hand to opposite elbow, rock side to side and ragdoll. Moving left as you feel it more in your left hamstring, more into your right. And inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale your hands through heart center one more time and release your arms into mountain. We're going to run that same sequence on side 2. So left foot comes to the inside of the right shin for tree pose. Hands at heart center. Knee comes up towards your chest. Little bit of hinge over that right hip as you step your left foot back into high lunge. Arms extend, fingers point towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. Lower your back heel down. It's going to make you want to open up to the left. We're going to work against that to bring our hips back framed to the front of our mat. That back heel's aligned with the instep of our right foot or so. Arms overhead, warrior 1 on side 2. Good. And then we'll straighten that front leg, bring our hands to our hips, and take that slow, gradual forward fold over our right leg this time. Good. Rise back up. Arms overhead. Bend that front knee. Back in warrior 1. Back heel comes off the mat. So you shift your hips even more towards the front of your mat for high lunge. Lower your hands down. Step your left foot forward. And we'll go ahead and make our way onto a seat. Ultimately, all the way onto our backs. Knees hugged in towards our chest. Just rocking a little bit from side to side. We're going to keep our knees in, tee our arms out wide. Let's actually take our right hand to the outside of our left knee. Take a big breath in. And as we exhale, let our knees, legs fall over to the right side, using that right arm as a guide. Try and keep your left shoulder nice and connected with your mat, and take your gaze over your left arm for a nice bent knee twist. I'm gonna work into this twist on the other side and then make our way into Shavasana, our final rest for the day. Not the longest class, but very, very effective. Good way to check back in with some standing balance, some rotation, lower body flexibility, and just generally hit the reset button a little bit whenever you need it. Good. Now release your right hand so your right arm is in the same position as your left. So teed out wide. Let's press into both hands gently to bring our knees back to center. Bring our left hand to the outside of our right knee this time. Still grounded through that right arm and right hand as our knees and legs fall over this time to the left and gaze goes right. Tee that left arm long. Bottoms of your feet are on your mat. Feet are maybe 12 to 18 inches away from our glutes. Let's bring our hands to our sides, palms facing down. We want to work into one brief bridge before Shavasana today. So make sure you feel planted and grounded through all four corners of both feet. I say this a lot, but bridge is not just a matter of kind of trying to make a straight line from your knees all the way to your neck and hanging out there until the teacher says to lower back down. It's a glute and hamstring strength activator. Like, if you can't fire your glutes and hamstrings without a huge load, it's hard to do so properly, whether you're squatting, even rotating and loading your trail glute in the golf swing. Knowing how to fire those muscles on in a relatively neutral environment is super beneficial, and bridge is a great way to hone that skill. So we're gonna have our palms down at our sides. You can almost start to feel like your abs, your core are coming up and spiraling up and out, if that makes sense. So almost like your knees are rotating out, getting a little bit external as your glutes and hamstrings fire on. So we're pressing up, and it's almost like we're opening up space in our knees. Our knees are moving ever so slightly out as we fire on the rear portion of our legs. Let's take a big breath in. And as we exhale, really first engage your hamstrings like you're doing a hamstring curl. Then open up and rise up for bridge. You might even feel this in your hip flexors. The more you turn on your hamstrings and glutes, the more you're going to feel a bit of opening in your front body. Keeping them engaged, never turning them off. It gets super difficult when you're doing it properly. That's what we want to see. Glutes are on, and release everything. Release your glutes, release your hamstrings. Release both legs long in front of you. Let's take one hand to our heart, one to our belly. Take a big breath in. And take your longest exhale, slow, gradual exhale of the day. Take any small movements you need before our final rest in Shavasana. Wiggle your toes, little ankle rolls. And when you're ready, settle in. Don't have to worry about syncing movement to your breath or having balance. Shavasana is about totally letting go. And you'll hear my voice in 2-3 minutes when it's time to conclude class. Great work, everybody. Let's begin to take a few deeper breaths. Roll your wrists and ankles as you start to bring that sense of awareness back into your mind and body. Go ahead and take whatever movements you'd like. And when you're ready, make your way onto your right side. Just going to rest using our right arm as a pillow. Use both hands to press the ground away from you. Make your way back to a seat. Let's bring our hands together at heart center. Quick moment to bow our head. Just thank ourselves for practicing. As always, if you have questions, feedback, class suggestions, like types of classes or body part specific things, anything you'd like to see, feel free to reach out. I'm always available. And until next time, hope you have a great day, everybody. Thank you.